What's up, you fucking pussies? You're listening to the Dark Asylum podcast, only a podcast where we talk about alpha male shit like skateboards and ska music. I am the ultimate alpha male, the chosen one, Zack Winters, and with me are my two dude bros, the man who's only minutes away from getting his garage band off the ground, Darkness.
What's going on, everybody?
And the man who will fuck your sister's pussy dry, Big Vicious. Alright guys, first topic, condoms and why we refuse to wear them.
Oh, shit. Alright, so before we start here officially, Big V's having technical issues. He may or may not be on, so, he's not answering now, but if he pops in, that's what's going on. Anyway.
I don't wear condoms because I refuse to have sex with a plastic bag.
Okay.
I pull out every time.
Oh, God. That never works.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm here. So, how the hell are you doing this week, Zach?
I'm good. I got my second shot today. I am drinking coffee. We are an hour into talking to each other without recording.
Yeah, we've been trying to get Big V figured out for the entire time. Unfortunately,
it is hot here.
Yeah, what the fuck? I moved out of California because it's all cool here, and then you fuckers start having like 90, almost 100-degree weather. Fuck that.
We're just getting this stupid heat wave in, and it sucks because we're on this side of the mountain where it's all moist and humid, and now I'm like sweaty and sticky.
Yeah, just let that marinate, everybody. Enjoy that.
Sitting in my fucking leather chair.
Good. Yeah.
All the smells and flavors mingle. How about yourself? What have you been up to?
I'm good. Trying to think of anything devastating happened this week. Nothing so far.
Nothing?
No, just the fucking heat. That's it,
Yeah, this is the type of shit where, like, we don't want to do anything because I just, like, sit in my chair and pant.
Yeah, I always
with my air conditioner on.
Like a dog, just sitting there. Yeah, that's how it's pretty much is right now. But I had to bring up this air conditioning unit from our garage and bring it up to our bedroom so we could at least try to sleep at night. Fucking pop my wrist out of place and all this other bullshit. So yeah,
How are you that unathletic?
That's what I'm thinking. Well, I had stairs. You've seen the house. Fuck, man. I had the air conditioning unit, and it's a big fucking thing. It's like the size of like a husky small child. And I'm going up the stairs, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm losing my balance. The fucking thing almost pushed me backwards down the stairs. I had to let go of it and grab the railing. I'm like, oh shit. Oh.
Everything in front of your house is like a 90-degree angle too. So like, if you take that fall, you're fucking going.
Yeah.
It's that part in The Simpsons where Homer fell down the canyon.
Oh yeah.
And he's fucking ow, 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 ow.
Springfield Gorge.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is too. It's weird because we're at a 90-degree angle, but everything in the house is pretty flat. So it's over the staircase, which is like exceptionally at an angle. But I made it through. We got it up here. It's semi decent to sleep in, so dealing with the heat as best we can. But yeah, that's about it for me.
At least at night it gets down to like 60 or something.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just the heat. That's all I've been dealing with. And
yeah,
crap.
The heat and fucking first little bit of news, because I just want to talk. We talked a little bit off air, but like the fucking WWE cleaning house.
Oh yeah, I mean, some of the ones that they've been doing, you're like, well, okay, I guess they didn't really have much going on, but they've been putting some time and effort into these people recently, and you're just like, what the Braun Strowman? What the fuck? He just wrestled fucking a McMahon at WrestleMania, for God's sake.
He's had headlining matches at the last 3 WrestleManias, and like they're just like, nah, later. See you later.
Yeah. And then another one that pisses me off is Aleister Black. who I'm looking for somebody to fill that Undertaker void. And
Oh
Aleister
yeah,
Black was looking like he could have, and then he just about got that push, and then he got injured, and then they brought him
yeah.
back, and it looked like he was going to get it again, and now he's gone.
Probably
So,
the coolest finisher in a long time too.
yeah.
That fucking black mass kick. Yeah.
Yeah. And that coat's awesome. I like ring coats, believe me,
I
but
could,
that ring coat is phenomenal, so to speak.
I was excited for like a Bray Wyatt versus Aleister Black, since like yeah, we're looking for somebody to fill in the Undertaker role, and I think like Aleister Black would be like Jason, where Bray Wyatt would be fucking Freddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. We were looking. Finn Balor was going to be it for a while there, but no, he was more like
Yeah, that
schizophrenic who had two different
I don't.
personalities.
I didn't like Finn Balor. That I don't like
Yeah,
Finn Balor in general, but like I thought it was kind of stupid. Where like, oh no, I just put on the paint, and apparently like that's supposed to mean something, even though he changes nothing about his style, his personality. He just kind of glares a little bit more and does the stupid fucking crawl and the lighting and shit.
yeah. That Funny Bones is much more entertaining
Yes.
than Finn Balor ever will be. It's a little insider wrestling knowledge there, you know.
Well, that's how Funny Bone got paid, because he owned the Demon King fucking name for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. I was always worried he was gonna give me shit because I have a red handprint on my head, and he started adapting a red handprint, and then he saw me, and he's like, "I see you have a red handprint on your head. All the cool people have red handprints on their head." I was like, "Okay, I guess I got the seal of approval." He didn't fucking get mad, so. But yeah, I mean, I'd prefer a Funny Bone match over a fucking Finn Balor match any day. So
I don't like. I'm not a big Finn Balor fan, just because yeah, it's all jump kicks.
yeah, stomping around and everything and spinning, and I did feel bad when he fucking won the title and then had to give it up. But you know, that sucks.
And then there was nothing after that.
Yeah, that was pretty much the end of Finn Balor. He just throw him back in NXT.
Had the fucking he did the pumpkin face paint for wrestling, or for Halloween, which was fucking stupid.
Hmm. Yeah, there's only one person that could do pumpkin Halloween paint, and that's Sage Sin. There's some
True.
more inside internal indie promo wrestling stuff for you
Look
kids
her
out
up.
there. Fuck yeah. So
But yeah, like Aleister Black was gearing up for a big storyline that I was excited to see where that went. They just let his ass go.
yeah,
Uh, fucking Braun Strowman's like the best big man they've had in a long ass time, and they just let him go. And he, like I said earlier, he's not going to AEW. I'm betting.
yeah. We're all pretty much 100% that Lana's headed to AEW, and you
Yeah,
know
Lana.
we had discussed it. It's why the fuck would you get rid of Lana yet keep Eve Marie? And nobody knows. So fuck it. Who knows? Maybe her contract was 20,000 more than
Well,
Eve Marie's. Who the fuck knows why
yeah.
they make these decisions? I don't know.
Well, the big rumor is that Vince is gearing up to sell WWE to NBC.
That's another thing. What are your
Where like
feelings on that one?
I get the I don't know if Vince would sell his baby, but I'm also kind of in the mindset of like he knows he's getting older, and he's just like, I'm gonna fucking take my money and pull a George Lucas. I'm gonna take my money and fucking run.
Yeah, I mean, he almost seems like he's spiteful and a spiteful enough old man that he wouldn't leave it to his kids because you ungrateful little bastards, you're getting
Yeah,
nothing. You know, I could see him do something like that.
I don't know. I think Stephanie would run it into the fucking ground, so I get it.
Yeah, I mean Triple H at least was doing decent with NXT, but
Yeah,
Shane I think would have done a lot better given more control. But he tried to go off and do his own thing, which is respectable. But you know, it's just like what the hell's going on?
yeah.
So
I don't remember what the hell his business venture was.
Wasn't it like MMA?
Was it?
I think it was something along those lines.
Is that why they gave him that stupid Raw Underground
I think so.
storyline?
Something like that.
God, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was like Fight Club.
Yeah, but like, if Fight Club was boring.
If you ask my wife, Fight Club is boring, but anyway.
Well, your wife's wrong.
I thank you. I'm not the only one that says it now.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, she'll never hear me saying it.
No. You hear that, honey? Zack says so too. Guess who's not getting cookies next time they come over, motherfucker? Big V ate them all anyway. That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Big V. Yeah, I won't be getting cookies anyway if Big V shows up first.
Ooh. It's funny because he can't defend himself. Yeah. So okay, what's the?
Him in his face. Oh, no.
Jesus. All right. So the official list of the ones that they just got rid of. It's Lana, Aleister Black, Braun Strowman, and what was the other guy? It was like kind of devastating.
Fucking Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. There you go. That took entirely too much time.
It's good because he's got that Guerrero money to lean back on, or that Mysterio money.
Mysterio money. That's probably the one and the same now. I think they've melded and crossed over enough times that
Well, yeah. Remember, I think Dominic Mysterio's leaning on that fat Eddie Guerrero father inheritance.
Yeah. What's the exact story with them? Do we know? Like, is Dominic actually Guerrero's kid?
No, what? Like in real life?
Yeah.
Or a storyline?
Real life.
So the real life, no.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to determine here. Tell me.
You fucking Mark.
It's it's gotten so convoluted over the years.
They did the storyline where Mysterio couldn't get his wife pregnant, so they used Eddie's seed and put it in Mysterio's wife. And then in SummerSlam, they had a child on a pole match.
Yeah, custody on a... Yeah. The child on a pole would have been much more entertaining.
He's just hanging up.
Like a fucking bird cage.
V's here.
Is he? Uh-oh.
I think I just heard him.
Hey, morning. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What are you doing?
I was just finding an easy way to break in.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody. V's here. So... We're going over the Guerrero Mysterio lineage and who actually has rights to Dominic and all that good stuff.
Well, now it's Mysterio has rights to Dominic because he won the child on the pole match.
Yes,
and then
Eddie's dead.
Eddie's dead.
Well, I guess if you're gonna put it that way, yeah. But wasn't
to quote Randy Orton, Eddie's in hell.
That was terrible.
Yeah, my experience with the Eddie Guerrero Rey Mysterio thing. One of my kids' brothers was like, "I have a question. Did they really have a kid on a pole match?" And I'm like, "Yes, they did." He's like, "So Eddie Guerrero?" I'm like, "Yep." And he's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, we all said that. It was a good match, except for it made it better when Eddie flipped out because Vicky missed her cue.
That's what I was just gonna say. The only thing I really remember about that match is him fucking screaming.
Where the fuck was Vicky?
That's exactly how it was too. What the fuck is she? You can just hear him like losing his shit, and you can see probably poor Vicky just in the back, like, "Oh no, I'm not going out there now."
I missed it.
Or the time that some fan came and pushed the ladder that Eddie was fucking climbing.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Eddie and fucking ladders, man. He's had an issue with them. So
I thought that. So when I saw that match the first time, I thought it was like Chavo or something because the guy looked exactly like it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a storyline.
Did
we lose V again?
Probably.
No.
Oh.
No, he's still here.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you rubbing your beard on the mic?
It might be.
I can hear it.
Don't do that.
It sounds like a Brillo pad on a fucking cheese grater.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Ew. What are you doing?
So
Consummate fucking professionals here, everybody. There you
Professional
go.
podcasters.
So I'm down in my truck. I finally got my phone to work and to do this. So
That sounds much better right now.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So yeah, I'm doing it like I've seen a lot of TikTokers do. I'm holding the mic from the earbuds.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing one of those. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
because-
what you're doing
so-
right now sounds way better.
Okay, because it's the end of the school. Like there's the middle boy is getting ready to graduate. Not only that, but he just signed to go into the army. So he's like got mass internet usage going. My kid's trying to do school. The ex like was trying to do work, and then all of a sudden I go to hop on, and everything just goes. It's like what
Right
the
now,
fuck?
right now, I think this is the best you've ever sounded.
I was going to say that. This actually sounds better than when you regularly fucking record.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in my hot ass truck, like literally dripping sweat right now. So it's
Oh, me
probably
too.
And he's
Up.
gone. No,
Up,
well,
up.
it only lasted so long.
Oh, God. We got it taken away from us.
Yeah. Oh, well. So,
This,
Yeah,
the title of this this episode is going to be Big V versus the Internet.
I can remember that. Let me write it down so we have it there. But yeah, it's...
That was so good. I have to write it down.
So yeah, the kid on the pole match and all that, but I didn't realize what the actual... Like, whose kid is he? You know, I guess he's Mysterio's kid.
I think we're all
As I'm
supposed to
talking.
Oh, there he is.
Well,
As
I
I'm
think we're
talking,
all
I
supposed
get
to-
interrupted.
I think we're all supposed to forget that Dominic is Eddie's kid.
legit, or no?
Not
Like, shoot, who the fuck's kid is he? Is he actually Mysterio's kid?
shoot. He's Mysterio's kid.
Okay, but storyline, there's still...
Storyline. Everybody gives him shit about it, but I think we're supposed to just forget he's Eddie's kid.
Gotcha.
In
Well,
kayfabe.
Yes.
he does the frog splash and shit, so it's like,
Fucking Mark.
I'm just saying, fuck,
Are
man.
the Undertaker and Kane really brothers?
Fuck,
Yes.
man. Yeah, like we're all brothers because we just walk around calling each other brother all fucking day.
brother.
Yeah, brother. But anyway, I was legit confused because I didn't remember how it all went down. But that's
Did
when
Stone Cold really try to kill Triple H in that
here we
forklift
go.
car?
Forklift car? What the fuck is that? No,
You
but
don't remember
Rikishi
when-
tried to kill Stone Cold. Remember?
Yeah.
Ran
I
him
did it.
down.
Yeah.
I did it for The Rock.
Yeah.
I did it for The Rock.
But amazingly enough, the Usos, not really brothers.
I know, right? That's
Yeah.
weird, dude.
Yeah, they're not. They're cousins, actually. They all call each other cuz. I've seen it. All right, fuck you guys. Let's keep
I'm
moving.
over it. I'm over it. I'm over both of you right now.
All right, so we'll get back to the beginning. It was Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana, Buddy Murphy, Ruby Riott, which is another, like, why would you...
Shocker.
Yeah, why would you get rid of someone that can actually wrestle and keep Eve Marie? And Santana Garrett. Santana
I don't
Garrett.
know who Santana Garrett is.
I think she,
I know, and they've already got rid of Daniel Bryant,
well,
Samoa Joe.
I think
Yeah.
no, they haven't got. Did they get rid of Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
I know they wanted to keep him, but he was just like, nah, I'm gonna let my contract run out.
oh, you did one of those, huh?
Oh yeah, no, they wanted him back, but he didn't. He's just like, nah, I'm done with this.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing with Christian. Like, Edge and Christian came back at that Rumble, and then Edge got super fucking booked into the stratosphere, and Christian's like, nah, I'm going to AEW, fuck you guys. He just walked.
Yeah.
They're like, we just
Yeah.
had you at the Rumble. He's like, yeah, fuck you guys. But
Like, I know we're probably gonna see Daniel Bryan if he's really gone in AEW. We're probably gonna see Ruby Riott in AEW.
Yeah. Like you said, though, I don't think Braun Strowman is going to be poking his head up in
No.
AEW.
It's
Yeah.
that scene in fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Cody or Tony Khan picks up the phone when Braun Strowman calls. You're crawling back to me, you piece of shit.
So
Plus, like, Tommy End is a way better name than Aleister Black.
Tommy End?
That was his name on the indie.
Yeah,
Indies.
End. END?
End.
Tommy End?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tommy End.
Tommy End.
Tommy and
Nice.
I think
Look
it's
up
a way
some of
cooler
that.
name.
Yeah. Well, Alistair Black's pretty badass, I gotta say. But, you know,
It grew. I hated it at first. It kind of grew on me.
like Alistair Crowley and yeah, Black is, yeah,
I
it's
like-
always good.
Because he's dark
I like
and
Black-
evil.
Yes.
I like Black's entrance music. I just don't like his entrance. He like walks out way too slow to that song.
Mm. It's like
I don't know
speed
if that
metal
fit.
playing, and then you just like kind of stroll on out to the ring.
Well,
I loved- I was telling
Ultimate Warrior's
Darkness-
music, if they blared Ultimate Warrior's music and he just kind of strolled out like slapping hands,
Comes out skipping, like throwing flowers. Yay!
Ooh, speaking of Ultimate Warrior, we got a segue now. Boom, professional.
Oh.
Jesse, Dark Side of the Ring.
I haven't been able to find it anywhere to watch. They're buckling down on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah, they're buckling down on YouTube for free for people just streaming it. So I just said fuck it and I bought the season on Amazon.
Oh, you can get it off Amazon. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that then. Yeah, because I always catch them on not Netflix. I just said it, YouTube. People would stream it like it was actual Vice was streaming it too, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. So
I could see why the Ultimate Warrior Stick was mad about it.
yeah, I mean you're not going to sell wrestling buddies with that kind of a reputation.
Again, on the thing where like they kind of skip over some things, I was kind of mad that they kind of skipped over his WCW run.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty. I don't know how they pumped in all that fucking smoke for him, but I wanted that shit. I was like, that's got to be hella expensive, but it looks
Fucking
cool
dry
as fuck.
ice.
Well, yeah, but you remember how much of it they fucking blew in there?
Yeah.
That's like.
that's the thing I thought weird about the A&E biography too. They skipped the whole WCW section.
Oh, really?
Like, and that's the most interesting part because that's when he was like the biggest piece of shit. Where like, when Hulk Hogan's like, dude, you gotta come down off this ego trip. You know you're a fucking problem.
When Hulk Hogan's like, bro, we need to talk. You know, there's an issue.
They tried to give him another chance, and then he just like shows up at WCW, fucks off, and then like disappears again.
And then he inadvertently ruins the British Bulldog's career.
What happened with that?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
There's the gimmick where he was supposed to come up through the trap door in the ring.
Yeah.
And nobody told the fucking wrestlers, hey, don't bump here, there's a trap door.
Oh.
And British Bulldog bumped on it and fucked up his back.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember that now that you say it. I was like, I had something that actually happened between them. I'm like, what? No. $2.99. What the? I'm not fucking spending money on $2.99.
$3 whole? Are you out of your mind?
I'm an independent wrestler. That's like half my PO right there. God damn. Why can't?
You're an independent wrestler without a job right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I could pay in hot dogs, I'd fucking be a millionaire. But no.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but like, you're also a Bitcoin millionaire too.
Oh yeah. You know, I don't know if you've heard about the Doge going down, but you know.
Yeah, I heard about that.
My GameStop stocks are not doing as well. People caught on.
I guess AMC stock just fucking popped.
Yes, they went up again. So good times. I'll be enjoying a few movies. I don't know why you didn't. I told you. I said if you want to be a lazy bum like me, you're gonna buy AMC stock, and you're just like, fuck you. I'm like, okay.
I know. I gotta hang out with you more, like, and just learn all this shit because I want to be a lazy bum and just hang out all day and, you know, buy figures.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Seriously.
Oh, I got to pay this bill today. Okay, that's 0.1000001% of my Bitcoin stock.
There's a server room in the room next to us. Did I? No, it might have been where I record from.
Is that what that noise was?
Yeah, that's why it's so
Sound like a
fucking
fucking
hot in this. Yeah, that too. The electric bill isn't nearly as bad as the internet service, so
It's
you
all
know.
the fucking bots in there working.
Yeah, got a mine for them coin, bro. Jeez,
True.
they got a kiosk in the mall for that shit now. It's crazy. They do. I was blown away. All right, cool. But speaking of the mall, speaking of AMC, Big V went and visited the movie theater once again.
Oh shit, and he's still
Oh
alive.
yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it. What the fuck? How
So
was it?
it was great. Like, so my kid brings up, hey, Spiral's coming out. I'm like, yeah, hey, there's no theaters nearby. So a week goes by, and all of a sudden my kid comes in, and he's like, they just opened up Eastport Plaza. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to take that trip, but who cares? Let's go. So it was like right before the day of the show. I'm like, well, fuck, if Eastport opened up, sure as shit, Clackamas too. So I was like, let's go. So we get there, the place is empty. We get our seats. You have to pick your seats, so it's assigned seating. I'm figuring that way when you pick it on the website, it like probably blacks out everything around you. But I get in there and it was empty. There was only one other person, but just the being able to sit there on the big screen with that sound and just watch it, it was amazing. I was like, like I was almost tempted to buy another movie ticket to go see another one, like immediately. It was like that rush and enjoyment that just came back in. It was like, yeah, we're doing it.
Nice. Is it? Do you still have to wear your mask to go in or no?
Not that I'm aware of. I took mine off.
While you sat down, watched the movie, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, while we were in there, I wore the mask, but once we got inside and sat down, I took it off.
Yeah.
I guess their protocols are they spray everything down after each movie, and that's I kind of figured that because when I was looking at movie times, they're really spread out, unlike what it was before. Like pretty much one started after the other.
Yeah.
These are they're really spread out. So they go in, clean it down. They got I guess a better air circulation system going in there. So yeah, I'm the one that I have a hard time wearing the mask. Not that I can't breathe. I just have a hard time breathing in hot air.
Oh yeah.
So it's like my breathing becomes an issue, which then leads into not necessarily me not being able to breathe, but I start hyperventilating because I start freaking out. So anytime I have the opportunity to safely not wear my mask, I'm not wearing a mask.
Oh yeah, fuck it, dude, definitely. I'm very tempted to go on the cheap day. I think it's Tuesday to go see The Quiet Place 2. I think I'm gonna do that.
I forgot that was coming out. I needed it.
It's out. It's out, brother. It's out, brother. Yeah, it's already done better numbers than Cruella and Spiral, and it's I think the #1 movie right now. Which
movie right now.
Yeah. Do what?
I've heard mixed reviews on it.
Oh,
on the movie.
I've heard good things, so fuck you. my $5 is going to be well spent. I don't give a fuck. Anyway.
I'm going to the movie. I'm going to enjoy it, no matter what the reviews say.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend Spiral. It was
recommend my dick. Oh, that was supposed to be muted.
Jesus.
But no, it was a very, to me, it was refreshing to see them kind of go back to a particular style instead of what the last movies were. So, I mean, without getting into too much details, it's a nice mix to me. It was refreshing.
Okay. Well, I think I got as far as the final Saw, and then they had Jigsaw, and I didn't catch that one, and now they have this one, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to catch up a little bit and go back, because those shit, they all commingle and intertwine and everything else, so I'll have to refresh myself.
They all tie in, and really, it's that's what I liked about the Saw movies. I almost stopped watching them because they got very redundant, I don't know, it was just too much for me. But when my sister passed and it was like her favorite horror series, I decided to finish off what was there, and then now every time a new one comes out, watch it. And I'm glad I did. For the story wise, sometimes sitting through the whole movie is kind of painful, but to get that story, it's worth it, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I dig it.
I'm right. Oh yeah, I'll watch it. Like I
I'll
said, I
probably
gotta
watch it.
catch up a little bit, but your review has swayed me. I'll go seek it out now.
Yeah,
So
like I said, with Spiral, if nobody's watched them, and I was to say, um, recommend each movie, some of the movies I'd be like, skip it except for this time, and this time of the movie. Um,
I always say you
with
gotta watch them, but like, just be warned: this one, and this one suck.
Right, but then with Jigsaw and Spiral, I'd say you'd have to watch both those movies because they were good.
okay, how was Chris Rock in it? Because he's mostly known for comedic acting. So
It was kind of hard to get used to at first because you just look at Chris Rock and you're just like you want to laugh just looking at him because of how he looks and how he speaks.
mhm.
And it was kind of hard at first to try to hear him be serious,
Yeah,
but you kind of meld into it and you kind of forget about it until the end, going, "Oh yeah, that was Chris Rock."
nice. That's
It,
good.
it's
That's
'cause
good to hear.
you're more into the story and what's going on than you are what the character is.
Okay. So that's good. I mean, you've seen a lot of comic actors that tried to transition into more serious roles, and it just didn't take. But it's good to see Chris Rock's able to do that. So awesome,
Awesome.
awesome. I mean, Al Bundy never got to. I know his name's Ed O'Neill, but that's the problem. Everyone just thinks of him as Al Bundy. So he was in, well, I forget what movie it was, but there's like this real serious scene, and he's like in the army or navy or something. He's like some corporal
Wayne's
or
World.
something. No. He was great in that. He was great in that. But like they open the door and he comes walking out, and the crowd starts laughing. It was like test audiences, and they're like, "All right, we need to refilm this." So yeah, he kind of got typecast as a comedic actor, and before Married with Children, he wasn't. So it kind of sucks that he got pigeonholed into it, but kind of got it through it with Modern Family. So good for him.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's been Big V's movie review, theater movie review. That's good to
5
see.
stars out of 4.
I'm debating whether I'm going to go see. I'm debating whether I want to go see The Conjuring 3 in the theaters or just watch it on HBO Max.
Fuck no, I'm gonna watch it on HBO. Well, my wife's gonna watch it on HBO Max. I hate those fucking movies.
Yeah, I watched the first one. I'm out. No, it didn't do anything for me. So, But yeah, you can do the review on that one too, V. All right.
Big V's movie corner. Yeah, it was alright.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah. So, what else did we get this week in the way of? I guess we'll start with movies since that's what we're already on.
Fine.
No, I mean, what? You got video game news? What you got?
I don't have I have some news, but like, I played some games this week because I'm the video game boy on this show.
Yeah, I got Frostpunk for free on Epic Games if anyone's interested.
Frostpunk is so good.
Just letting people know, by the time this airs, it's still going to be free, so go find it. So, all right, go ahead, Zach. What you got? You got a soundboard for Vampire Lady?
Oh shit! I forgot to pull that up. I totally meant to too. God, now I just want to talk about how awesome Frostpunk is. After you play it next year, or next week, when you play it next week, we'll talk about it. Next year.
Okay. Yeah, it might be next year. I got a stack of shit.
City builder where you got to try to manage the heat, and it is fucking hard. I actually had to lower the difficulty on it because it's too fucking hard.
All right. So what's your news?
And I'm a
what do you
filthy
got?
casual man.
Oh, you got it on fucking journalist mode. Can't do it. I can't.
I played. I've been waiting since like fucking 2015 to play Biomutant, and it fucking sucks.
Sorry.
That's all for that one. It fucking blew. I knew it was gonna suck too as soon as I like started. They started leaking like trailers and like gameplay footage for it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was gonna be bad, and I was right. Combat sucks. The combat sucks, and then they do the Banjo and Kazooie or the Banjo and Kazooie voice acting.
Okay.
Did you ever play that one?
Yeah, back when it was originally out, but
And
not much since then. Jesus.
So The narrator on it fucking... I can't... His voice, like, gives me a migraine, first of all. Second of all, the narrator never shuts the fuck up. Because when the characters talk, they do that fucking... And then the narrator's got to chime in every... Yeah. The narrator's got to chime in every fucking time. It's just like... And that means that this character said this. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Combat... They try to be... They try to be fucking... The Arkham Asylum games. The Batman games. No.
Okay. So it's like block, parry, punch, kick, that kind of like Mad Max was. And
yeah, but like now imagine that, but the indicator for when somebody's gonna hit you is so fucking small that you miss it like 9 times out of 10, and people will attack your ass off camera. So suddenly you'll be getting a good combo thing going on, and suddenly somebody just comes in and pow off camera.
Okay. So
Biomutant.
Mutant. Not good.
And they're like, oh yeah, you can customize your character. All the character customizations look like fucking doofuses, where they're all like weird weasels with overbites and shit.
All right.
On the other end of that, I don't know if I've talked about it on the show, but I'm a huge fan of the Warhammer 40K games. I've never played like the miniatures version. I never got into the miniatures. I have very little clue what's going on lore wise, but I just like playing the games, and it all sounds kind of cool. They came out with Necromunda, which is a first person shooter. They try to be the newer Doom games, and sometimes they pull it off. But it's just like the really fast paced boom, 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 jump off the walls, shoot the guy, roll one. It's really fast, twitchy combat.
So you walk into like an arena sized area and have to take out a bunch of people. Okay.
Yes, and it's fun. It's not. They don't quite polish it up as good as Doom, but it's still good. It's still fun. It's kind of got one of my favorite developers, Focus Interactive, which is kind of like good at like B+ games, that the games are going to kind of, you just go in knowing it's going to have a little bit of jank, and sometimes that kind of makes it a little bit more fun.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
I just really wanted to talk about Frostpunk and Necromunda.
Yes, Frostpunk is free on Epic Games. Seek it. Find out what we're talking about.
God of War 2 got pushed back to 2022.
I have God of War 2. What are you talking about?
Or not God of War. The God of War Ragnarok, that was it.
Oh, those fancier games.
It was supposed to come out this year, but now it's coming out in 2022.
Yeah.
So that sucks. Which doesn't shock me because we haven't seen anything for it, and with everything going on, probably not a lot of games are going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, Christmas this year is going to have a large void in it with new games that aren't coming out.
Ooh, so, have you guys been watching stuff for Far Cry 6?
I know Espedito is like the main character, sort of. I mean,
he's the main bad guy.
Yeah, it's not him, but it's, they're basically getting actors to play characters in games, so. And people are mad because it's about Cuba or something? I don't know.
It's about, like, fake Cuba.
Oh, okay.
Well, like, it's the same people who got mad about Far Cry 5. Keep politics out of our games.
Yeah.
But, like, something like this, and something as rooted as like, fight the big evil dictator guy, Far Cry 6, it's going to happen.
I fought the big religious zealot guy. That was kind of fun.
That one was kind of fun, but that one stirred up a whole hornet's nest.
That one did too. Was that?
Oh fuck!
Was that 5 or 6 or what? What the hell?
That was 5 because that was just
5.
like that had all the right wingers mad at it.
Oh, okay.
It's an attack against religion and all this other shit. I'm like, nah, not really, but like extremism, probably.
If you're gonna lump the Branch Davidians in with, the family that goes to church on Sunday, maybe there's something you need to take a look at.
Yeah.
David Koresh is a sympathetic. I'm like, well, all right, you lost me.
Jim Jones was great all along.
Hellbop. Don't deny Hellbop. Oh god. So yeah. But no, what was the other stuff about it? Is it out already?
No, they got pushed back to October 7th, which I'm excited for. It was just like, at first, Ubisoft, who always does this shit, where they're just like, we're not trying to take a political stance, and we come from various backgrounds and ethnically diverse. This time they came out like this week and we're just like, no, we're taking a political stance on this one. Fascism's wrong. which that one. So that one, and when the new Wolfensteins came out, apparently there's a huge stance against. Well, maybe the Nazis had some points.
Well, that might not be the stance you want to take.
Bethesda had to go out and had to post on Twitter when Wolfenstein 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
They held this whole fucking campaign fuck Nazis, go punch a Nazi, and people lost their shit about it for some reason.
Well, I mean, when everyone and their mother is being called a Nazi these days, I guess I could see it. It's like, you're a Nazi. Wait, what? No.
Or well, what about from their point of view? And the Bethesda president had to go out and be like, nah, we're cool with this. Fuck Nazis.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a stance that needs to have much explaining to it. But
if you don't want to punch Nazis and shoot Nazis, then don't play this game.
Yeah, but fuck Bethesda anyway, because we're in the middle of Pride Month right now, and if you look down all the Bethesda Twitters, it's like Rainbow USA Bethesda, Rainbow Bethesda France, Rainbow Bethesda fucking Brazil, and then just regular Bethesda logo Middle East. Just the regular Bethesda one, Russia. It's like, all right, you guys, come on, you're either all the way in or you're not. You just pick and choose where you choose to be representative. So Pride Month's great, but then they decided to monetize it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all that it is. There's rainbows everywhere. That fucking Buzz Lightyear meme.
Any fucking... If any Disney reps are listening to me right now, don't have a video where fucking Goofy, Donald, and Mickey are walking on a rainbow flag, and then you don't have a gay protagonist in any of your movies. Not like a protagonist where he's gay, but an openly gay protagonist in your movie that says, hey, I'm gay.
I mean, come on, Captain Marvel.
That happened? No.
Okay. Yes, Captain Marvel. Anyway, all right, moving right along.
They had the two women kissing in the back of Star Wars, so I guess that's their path.
No, I watched the Chinese version. They didn't have that.
Well, yeah, because they cut it out.
And there's much less Finn for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, John Cena, fuck it. We talked about this last week, but F9 is tanked in China now. Oh, John Cena, you poor man.
Nobody's heard from him in a couple of weeks since that happened.
Yeah, he's being waterboarded. That's why. But somebody had taken his speech. I wanted to find it and post it so you guys could see it. It was fucking hilarious. So it's him talking, and he's talking about fucking, dear China, I love your country. I am so sorry I unleashed gremlins into your land. Or it was like, and they just eat, and they eat. Like, it was going along with what he was saying. It was fucking hilarious. But he was talking about how he accidentally unleashed the gremlins into China, so. Fucking, it was great. I forget where I saw it, but I can't find it again. It's just one of those things, but it was good.
I'm sure I could find it.
They just redubbed. They put the subtitles for what he was saying. And it was funny because some of the shit was like he was saying like I love Hyundai, and when he's talking, he says a word that's similar to Hyundai. So you're like, yeah, I believe it.
Is it like those bad lip syncing guys or bad lip reading guys?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but they had taken some time and it was fucking funny. But he was saying like he loves China, not all Chinese people, just some Chinese people and stuff like it. They had dubbed so much stuff in there, it was they're reading it. I was laughing so bad. But yeah, so Fast 9, F9, whatever you want to call it, the 10th movie in the series, F9, is tanking in China. So
what a shock!
Yeah, it hasn't even been released here yet, so we can't even, How does everyone get movies before us? What the fuck's up with that?
Because fuck us, that's why.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, and I guess they're talking about it having an impact on his return to WWE too. Like they were all for him coming back, and now they're like, "Whoa, pump the brakes there, buddy."
I'm guessing Vince was probably pissed about, or not pissed, but being like, kind of showing a little pussy.
I can see it too. Like, we don't have any room in our company for someone like that.
Well,
why are you apologizing to him?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
John Cena's shit here doesn't affect the Suicide Squad.
It should probably be over by then. But speaking of which, nice segue there, Big V. Joker 2. What the fuck? Why do we need
Wait,
this?
what?
Joker 2's getting greenlit and it's moving right along. It's got a screenplay and everything. They got Joaquin Phoenix to come back.
Ew, I hate it.
He's furiously tapping away on his fucking keyboard.
Yeah, I haven't heard of this.
Yes, it's news for you too.
I heard of it, but I tried to forget it.
Yeah, it's like
It made a fucking $1 billion in the box office.
yeah, it did.
Well, yeah, I get it. I can see it.
That's the blanket over the people's eyes before they found out how horrible it was. Everybody rushed
Yeah.
because it was the Joker.
Yeah, it was Taxi Driver with a Joker overlay. That's all that it was. Okay. So what the fuck are they going to do as a sequel is what I want to know. And
Well,
as a comic book fan, I'm pissed. But as a fan of watching people have meltdowns online, I'm like, oh yeah, bring it.
God, remember when it came out and everybody was like, there needs to be a huge trigger warnings and it's an incel fucking call to arms or whatever.
White
It's
male
not.
rage! White male rage! Yeah, I remember all that.
It's none of those things.
Yeah. But they're saying Cruella is like the female version of Joker. So I was like,
Jesus.
why did we need that comparison in the first place? And okay.
Emma Stone looks like somebody who always smells like cat pee.
Oh, she's cute too. I don't want to think about her smelling like cat pee.
She's cute, like in the right light.
Well, yeah. She was weird, like seeing her with blonde hair, which is her actual hair color in Spider-Man. I was like, I don't know. I like her better as a redhead.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
But
her
like,
actual hair color?
Yeah, blonde.
I think she's. Is it? I thought it was red.
No, I don't know. Fuck it. I
She
might
was
be
redhead
wrong.
in what was it, Superbad?
Everything else.
She's redheaded and everything other than.
I don't know. Now we're turning into fucking National Enquirer Teen Beat magazine with all this. What's her real hair color? I don't give fucking Cosmo over here.
Top 9 ways to satisfy your man.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Way number 1: play with his dick.
There you go. There you go.
The penis is idiot proof. It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah, it's usually a good indicator when you're doing the right thing, you know.
When all of a sudden you hear, ah! That's the sign.
Your job's done. Congratulations.
You have successfully satisfied your man.
Now go make a sandwich and you're all good.
Whoa!
Oh. Why? Because after all that work, aren't you hungry?
I don't what fucking work.
What?
I just lay there.
All right.
Lay there and take it. Like a good little girl.
Good girl. Yeah.
Good girl.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
A lot of people didn't understand the title of last week's episode. They had, what the fuck? I was like, you gotta listen to the episode.
Yeah, the jokes are hidden in the episode.
That's the whole thing. Nobody understands. Anyway.
This was your big coming out party because you're a huge sub who loves dick.
So we brought up Henry Cavill being in the new Highlander.
Did we?
So, yeah, last week.
Yeah.
So
Totally unnecessary movie, but anyway, go ahead.
That movie is amazing.
No, this one coming out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This remake is unnecessary.
I want more videos of Henry Cavill in the bathtub.
I'm excited just due to the fact that Highlander was such a great movie, and it's great in the era that it was. I'm not one that's like, oh, this could do better in like a more modern time. I just think it would be nice to see in a more modern time. But rumor has it, and this I'm not very pleased with, Tom Cruise is being looked into being Ramirez.
All 4'11" of them.
You serious?
It's the rumor.
Oh, what the fuck?
That made my tiny little wood get very soft quick when I heard that. So.
Oh man.
I don't ever want to hear you say that to me again.
I wasn't gonna say you're too thick with the Paschetti real quick. Oh Jesus! What are the worst fucking casting in the world? You fucking shoehorn Tom Cruise into these fucking. Oh, forget it, man.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I was trying to think and sit there and see any possible way that he would fit into like this character, and I can't. There's nothing that makes him fit in any sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, last time you had a Scotsman playing a Spaniard, and now you're just Tom Cruise playing a Scot that's playing a Spaniard. It's what the fuck? Who would you cast if you could? Because you're a huge fan.
Hello,
of these.
amigo.
Yeah. Hello, I said it fast. I'm like, all right, cool. I have a sword here to give you. That's all right.
Reminds me of fucking Peter Stormare's American accent.
Yes, Peter Stormare would be a better casting than fucking Tom Cruise. Hi, yes,
hello, amigo.
I bring you this sword here. There you go.
I bring you this sword right here. I'm going to go eat the tacos now.
Oh man. All right, V. Who would you cast as Ramirez?
So, unfortunately, because of my difficulties this morning, all my notes and stuff are upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But I did go through, and I had several people who would be better than Tom Cruise and why they were better than Tom Cruise.
1, anybody else. 2,
that was the main thing. It was like, why is he better than Tom Cruise? Because he's not Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So you can't tell us the joke and then ruin the punchline.
Well, you start anyways, but no, it's there's several people and for different reasons, and it doesn't necessarily, in movies like this, I don't mind if they slightly switch things up. Like he doesn't have to be, he definitely doesn't have to be fucking Sean Connery. We don't need necessarily a Scotsman.
Oh God, it's on the.
He doesn't have to be an exact Spaniard because they were immortal and they traveled through time.
Yeah, I could give Zack his fucking. The thing with being the immortal, like I'm sure Ramirez went from place to place. He picked up different dialects and accents, and that kind of shit makes sense. Being 4'11" doesn't make sense for being fucking Highlander though.
I gotta put him on a fucking milk crate to stand next to Henry Cavill.
Ugh.
Right, and it's just like I don't see him in any way like I'm trying to picture him just trying to be anything remotely close to pertinent in this movie because Ramirez he was the one who taught him how to be, you know, an immortal, like how to survive. Now Tom
Javier
Cruise,
Bardem.
he's gonna be like
Javier Bardem? That could actually work. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's an actual like Spanish.
Yeah. He was great in fucking Skyfall. I gotta admit, that was good shit.
Go around, fucking walk up to Henry Cavill. How much have you lost in a coin toss?
The thing with Tom Cruise, he has gotten so many roles that he probably shouldn't have. Just because he's Tom Cruise and they think that he'll make money. Like, he got Lestat. That wasn't a great book. I mean, that wasn't a great booking. And then he got Jack Reacher, which, if you read those books, the motherfucker's like 6'6". And then you got fucking Tom Cruise walking in there like, oh, I'm Jack Reacher. Like, get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with you? So
go back to the Lollipop Guild.
Seriously.
Yeah, but you see, here's the thing. Like, not reading those books or anything, like, those movies weren't bad to me. They, like, some of the stuff he did in the movie kind of fit his character. Like, I'm not a huge Tom Cruise fan. Tom Cruise doesn't make good movies. Good movies make Tom Cruise. Like, you know, Days of Thunder / Top
Gun. That's an interesting take on it.
They're the same movies, but in different vehicles. If you look at them.
Yeah.
Top Gun and Days of Thunder are the exact same movies. You got the whiny little bitch who thinks he's the top shit, who goes out there, has a tragedy that causes him to freeze up in the moment, and then right at the tail end, he snaps out of it and saves the day. So, those were good movies, not because of Tom Cruise, but because they were good movies.
I give it to you. Yeah.
And then you got stuff like, one of the things that I thought he was actually, it was a good role for him and it was a good movie was Night and Day because he played just a fucking whacked out crazy piece of shit.
I was gonna say Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Well, no, that
yeah.
So that made me have a different look at Tom Cruise. Like I did not know that was Tom Cruise until the very end at the credits when he's doing that fucking dance. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's fucking Tom Cruise. All of a sudden the credits come up, Tom Cruise. I'm like, holy fuck.
It took me a while to realize it too. I think it was when he was yelling at the guy where he just like stepped back and literally fuck your own face. And I was like, whoa, that's Tom Cruise with his big ass sausage fingers.
I didn't know that was Robert Downey Jr. until they showed him as the white guy in the movie. Like, what the fuck?
But
anyway,
that guy was my favorite guy in the whole movie, and then I was like, now I'm torn because I hate Tom Cruise. Like, what do I do here? But no, like, so Tom Cruise, it's not him. Like he's done good in some roles, like Minority Report.
Another book that was fucking massacred. Anyway, keep going.
Well, actually, in your book says this.
I didn't dislike him in that movie. Collateral, he was pretty decent.
Collateral was good though.
That one was good with him, yeah. But Minority Report was another big dick book, so you know it was a big book for him, for Dick.
He's good at he's good in some roles.
And I love Dick.
He's good in some roles, but a majority of it is the movie that makes him, not him making the movie. He's just in it reaping the benefits.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think you hit it right there on the head with Collateral being one of those movies where it was actually him being good instead of him just being in a good movie, like a good project, a good idea. Those fucking Mission Impossible movies, those aren't him. Nobody goes to see those because of him. They're going because they like the, you know, a big dumb action movie. Hey, let's go, you know. But a Few Good Men, I may even give him credit for that one as an actor, not as, because nobody was going to see that shit because they were enthralled by a military courtroom drama. It's like, ooh, a new courtroom drama. This time set in the army. Oh, let's go. I don't think there's a big fan set built in for that, but
you'd be shocked.
Yeah, they all watch fucking Law and Order all day long.
It's those same guys who read Tom Clancy books and beat off every time he describes a gun.
Yeah. John Krasinski is fucking. I know who'd have thought, But Tom Cruise played him too, didn't he? No, that was Harrison Ford. No, he didn't he? No, Ben Affleck.
Jack Krasinski?
No, Jack. Yeah. Anyway,
Tom Cruise played Jack Krasinski, playing John Kelly.
Okay.
Was it John Kelly?
But
Yeah.
What?
Harrison Ford played John Kelly. Jack Krasinski played him, and then Michael B. Jordan played him.
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski. Jack Kelly.
They played Jack Ryan. They played Jack
Ryan. Jack Ryan. That's it.
Jesus.
He was Jack Ryan Kelly. He was Jack Kelly in Without Remorse first. Then he changed his name to Jack Ryan.
What the fuck?
I am opening you up to this whole new world of Tom Clancy lore with this character.
All right.
For real. In Without Remorse, which was like a prequel book to a lot of his shit, he was Jack Kelly. And then he changed it to Jack Ryan in like, what the fuck?
Clear and Present Danger?
Clear and Present Danger, the one where he's the president, shit like that.
Okay. Patriot Games?
Yes. Rainbow Six.
Hunt for Red October? I'm just throwing out all the ones I know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Read more, you uncultured swine.
You just gave me shit for talking about a book, and now you're saying read more. Fuck you.
No, you're the one who's sitting there being like, well, I didn't like this movie because it was in the book, even though I hated Without Remorse for the same reason.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, I don't know how Without Remorse is. I didn't watch it.
You're like the number one Michael B. Jordan fan. What the hell?
I am too. I want him like inside me.
All right, well.
I want him to give me
I just
an Arabian gas mask.
Yeah, oh, Jesus.
You fucking laugh like shit. You know what I'm talking about, too. I don't have to go into detail. Jesus. It turned you into a pile of shit. Yeah. We love you, Bill Paxton.
But yeah, anyways, so Tom Cruise, Ramirez, is the rumor. Dave Bautista was set to be Kurgan at one point, but
that would have been fucking awesome. I could see that. So
I mean, it still might be a thing, but as of right now, they don't have any other thoughts of casting. It was just rumored. They're looking into Tom Cruise, and then Dave Bautista at one point was set to take on the role, which we all know how movies work. They get scripts starting and then ending and switching to different people. They hire one person, then that director or producer or whoever gets kicked off the case.
Yeah. Well, shit. Okay. So that's Highlander.
Batista's having a busy year.
He's not going to reach rock status, but he's a hell of a lot more than Cena, so, fuck it.
Well, no, because Batista actually makes good movies.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think Batista's going to fall in that, like, Piper Hogan status, where they want... check it out.
What the fuck was that for?
Hogan Piper status. The movies you watch, you mainly went to watch them because it was either Hogan or Piper. You didn't care what it was called. I mean, hell, people rushed out to see Mr. Nanny.
Name me one.
Huh?
Name me one.
People did. I don't know.
Just people. All right?
You can't, can you? All right, let's move along.
Well, I don't know everybody in the fucking world, homie.
Well, I was excited for Suburban Commando, but that was the extent of it.
But, you have... They made a lot of movies. Some of them not so great. Some of them amazing.
The majority of them not so great.
Piper had more than Hogan. That's all.
So I think exactly. Yes, that's why I was kind of like, because like Piper had a lot more better movies than Hogan, but there are a lot of like more B movies than Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan was fucking terrible.
Yeah, I can't think of a single movie of his that was good. That was actually good. Like Suburban Commando was kind of funny, but it wasn't, you know.
It was funny because of Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
I was frozen today.
and then The Undertaker, which was awesome.
The punchline was kind of stupid with that one.
Dead Man Ramsey. But yeah. So I see Batista being a little bit more low key and getting better roles and being in better movies for it. So
yeah, like
Right.
he was great in was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was pretty good
Hotel
in
Artemis.
Hotel Artemis. Yeah, he was pretty good in Army of the Dead.
I liked him in Blade Runner.
I didn't know he was in Blade Runner.
The Blade Runner.
I haven't seen the newer one.
Oh yeah, he was good in that for like all of 5 minutes, but
he has that one that like every wrestling superstar does, that kind of like Mr. Nanny, the Tooth Fairy. He's that, or what's it called, My Spy?
Yes.
Oh yeah, where he tried to make like a kid type or a family type movie.
It was
Stuber was actually pretty funny.
Stuber, I was thinking of that one. I haven't seen that one. Was it any good?
It was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet either. But like, My Spy was a cute little, he wasn't horrible in it.
Holy fuck, he's 52?
Yeah, he is.
Damn. Anyway, sorry.
Who, Batista?
He's 52.
No way.
Better shape than all three of us put together.
Well, that kind of explains why his face looks the way it does.
Oh, what? Oh.
His body is like mid-30s, but his face is fucking oof.
Right. Well, no, he just...
Was it you who was saying he got... Was it you who was wondering if he got a facelift or something?
Yeah, because when he came back for that match against Triple H, his face was just like... He had work done. You could tell. It's just really weird looking now.
Yeah.
He looks like a bad animatronic puppet of a turtle.
Right. I think right now his with how his face is right now, his like Asian Filipino heritage shows more.
Right. He kind of looks like Mickey Rourke, but not so bad.
No. I want to make
there.
that comparison. He's getting there.
No, he's in the start. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking as bad, but he got that Mickey Rourke thing going on where it's like, if he continues, he's going to look like fucking Rocky from the movie with Cher.
Mask?
Mask. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit! What?
That's what I thought. Mickey Rourke was working on that role for a while, but I found out it was just his face.
Damn.
It's Mickey Rourke's face CGI'd onto Batista's body.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I was thinking about all the. This is how my mind works. I was looking at Batista's movies, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, the new movie's coming out, or the new Dune movie's coming out soon."
He's in that.
He's in that, and then I was just looking at the casting, and I was like, "Ooh, Jason Momoa is Duncan Idaho. Oscar Isaac is Leo Atreides. I dig this."
What Dune is that? Books? You fucking nerd.
Yeah, it's more books that I'm a big old fucking nerd about.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I've said this before. I really
Isn't
hope
that the movie with Sting in a leather diaper?
God, I hope they bring that back. I hope this like spins off into its own cinematic universe, because those books get fucking weird.
Yeah, they do. Not just the worms, but yeah.
The man who becomes a worm, and they have huge diatribes about wondering if he has a penis.
Yes. Frank, what's it? Frank Herbert? Is it?
Frank Herbert.
Frank Herbert, yeah, that fucking guy.
That guy was a fucking fucking weird too.
He was a weird too. A lot of those old authors, man, they had some shit going on back in the day, like some issues.
Yeah, and he had some fucking issues.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, that Dave Bautista, crazy shit. As long as he doesn't apologize to China, I think he'll still get some decent roles. So.
Yeah, you think Cena blackballed himself for doing that?
Oh yeah. I think we're getting to a point where, I don't want to say, kowtowing or sucking up or whatever the fuck to China. Like it's getting more and more frowned upon as things go on. So
Yeah, because we know how much of a shithead they all are.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at Hollywood and stuff, and they're all about that Chinese dollar. And now it's like it's starting to almost kind of turn in the opposite direction, where they're not making any money off of a lot of things that they're trying to almost like they're going out of their way to make it more conducive to China and their ways, and it's not making a lot of money for any other markets. Like you got Top Gun 2, who had to take out the Taiwan flag off of Maverick's jacket, and you got the whole Star Wars thing where they reduce Finn down to fucking nothing on the poster.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, and the Black Panther poster for China is Boseman, but he's got his fucking mask on, so you don't know it's Chadwick Boseman, and it's shit like that. They've been doing shit like that for years.
Do they not like black people in China?
No, they don't like black people in China.
Oh.
The Chinese government. We don't want to talk about Chinese people in general, because that's just blanketed fucking bullshit. But just as a country and as a oppressive government, that's a whole nother story. But it's almost like Collision in Korea, where they like make you go out to see movies. So it's this one gets a Chinese stamp of approval. Get your ass out there and watch it. And so that all of a sudden they got like $1 billion movie over there.
I don't really want to go see that movie. Oh no, here's my gun. Now you want to go see the movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Also, taking a step back, Stellan Skarsgård as Baron Harkonnen's fucking awesome.
What? Oh,
Going back to Dune.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. It's like the last 10 minutes didn't happen because you were stuck on Dune.
I was kind of just into it. And we were talking about China.
Wait for him to stop talking and back to Dune. Okay, so
I gotta fit in this fucking train of thought I had
before it derails. So yeah, I mean it's starting to get some backlash and stuff now, which is good because they filmed fucking Mulan right next to a concentration camp.
Yeah,
and
that was fucking not great.
Shit like that's not okay. So whatever. But Chinese money's good money, so whatever. Fuck.
It's all green and spends the same.
Yeah. Anyway. So, all right. Any other movies? I mean, you posted the sneak preview for the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And fuck, you know what? Tom Holland has some fucking pipes. I did not know he could sing, so that's awesome.
Tom Holland's never gonna give you up or let you down.
Yeah. So. It's funny because that came from an official Sony account too. I was like, "What the fuck?" Oh, okay, I see what they did. They finally got on the bandwagon of this fucking decade-old meme. But all right, cool.
For people who haven't seen it, there was a trailer going around, Spider-Man 3 trailer, and it showed like 2 seconds of a movie, and then it rickrolled us.
Yeah,
I fell for it too.
I thankfully it was done through everybody else first because I knew for a fact if it was real, Zack would have had it on both the Messenger post and on Facebook. So since it wasn't in Messenger, I was like, "Yeah, this ain't real."
I should have. I thought about it. I should have.
I sat there and just waited for everybody else to do it. I was like, "Yep, it ain't real."
And then you see all the other comments on there, motherfucker.
Well, not only that, but I have a kid who, if it was real, would have been right at me like, Dad. So
he would have known before you.
All 6'8" of them just stomping through the house like Bigfoot.
That kid sleeps watching fucking videos, dude. Like he'll wake up and he's like, "Yeah, did you know at 2:30 this morning they dropped like you were asleep?" He's like, "Yeah, but." Like he's plugged into the fucking Matrix or something. I don't know. this kid.
I got this thing where I got to just plug it in the back of my head now.
Like this kid will like come up with shit like, yeah, they just released this morning. Well, you were asleep. He's like, but they released it. Like, how do you know? Like, I don't know how this kid finds out half the shit he finds out.
Yeah, I of all the things I've seen in movies that I wish were real, that fucking interface to learn shit from the Matrix would be what I chose.
Yes.
That would be awesome. Sneezed. There we go.
Now I'm trying to think of all the cool sci-fi shit that I wish was real.
No lightsaber, and all that stuff. I want the Matrix fucking setup with all the
I
programs.
do not want lightsabers because I would cut my fingers off in a second.
Nah, lightsabers don't just go for fingers. It takes the whole hand every time.
Yeah.
At least. At least. So. All right. Well, any
Remember
TV
Double
shit?
Dragon? Remember in Double Dragon where like they had the ID cards that would just like play 10-second GIFs where like the evil guy, they had his picture on there and it was just him going ha 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 ha.
Oh, I don't remember. What the fuck
What?
are you talking about?
Was it Double Dragon?
He doesn't.
I don't remember.
All right, moving
Maybe
right
it
along.
wasn't Double Dragon. I don't remember. Anyway.
Okay. So, what do we want to move into next? Any other news we got? Anything else coming up?
No.
No?
Not that I know of.
Do we want to get into, what?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So do we want to get into who would win in a fight, or do we want to get into comic book club?
Let's do the superpower beatdown. I mean, well, damn it.
We'll just call it versus. That's it. Yeah. So I picked it. It was Snake Pliskin versus Nick Fury, and yeah. I basically just was like, who's a military guy with one eye? Hey, these both fall into that category. Let's do it.
They get into each other's blind spots and just punch, go trade punch. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then, so it goes like this. You know, with Nick Fury, you have to go original wussy Nick Fury.
Wait. What the fuck is this original wussy Nick Fury?
Whoa! Whoa!
No, listen, original wussy white Nick Fury.
Ah, come on.
Badass white Nick Fury or Samuel L. Jackson Nick Fury. No,
okay, are you talking like, Howling Commandos Nick Fury? Are you talking Leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury? Or are you talking Samuel Jackson Ultimates Nick Fury?
And that's what I'm getting at. There's so many different ones. I was trying to make a joke, but somebody took offense to it. Nick Fury.
I think the holodeck from Star Trek would be cool to have.
This is true, yeah, that'd be another one.
It'd
Or
be
the Orville.
disgusting all the time. It'd be disgusting all the time.
Janitor to holodeck level 7. Zack just used it again. Oh.
Damn it, Zack. I'm a doctor, not a janitor.
Just semen everywhere.
Yeah.
Captain, the holodeck can't take much more, Zack.
Anyway, back to it.
Anyway.
So.
That was the first thing that came up to my mind.
I was just trying to make a joke about Nick Fury. Like, I like Nick Fury, but in all honesty, I think Snake Pliskin would win.
Yeah. I mean, if you there's like you said, there's 3 different iterations of Nick Fury. My favorite, personally, being like Leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury, white guy.
Yeah.
With the cigar and the white patches in his hair and everything like that.
Yeah.
The one that lost his eye, cooler than a fucking cat scratching it. You know, shit like that. Space cat, Florgan, whatever. You know.
He lost his eye by fucking hookers.
Yeah, something like that. And then you got Snake Pliskin, who lost his eye a hell of a lot cooler and is just more of a badass, you know. So I gave it to Snake Pliskin too. I rewatched Winter Soldier, and like the big scene with Nick Fury in that one was when the car did all the work. It was like basically he was in a Tony Stark car. It was fucking Iron Man car.
That's kind of why I gave it to Snake also, because like Nick Fury's superpower is that he just kind of lucks out sometimes.
Yeah. And how many times has he died? I mean, jeez.
Quote unquote died, and then he's on a scroll warship or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, so and he's good friends with Captain Marvel, so I took points away for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Snake Plissken's friends with Pam Grier, so I gave him points for that. And he got away from Bruce Campbell.
I didn't like that noise, V.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that?
Started thinking of Pam Grier. He's just like,
That was so awful.
Big V starts thinking about going out and getting some coffee, and it's not at all what we're thinking about. That's an old joke. I don't know if anyone picked up on that one. Jesus.
That noise gave me the feeling of like the feeling you get when you remember sometimes you eat spiders at night.
Oh.
That's what that noise that V just did gave me.
So, we got our 3 votes in. I say Snake Plissken. Zach says Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
V.
We got a cleaned house
Snake.
again.
Yeah. Snake Plissken is just a badass, too. It's fucking Kurt Russell. He could beat the shit out of a fucking alien that comes down in the Arctic and then, be a fucking planet. So, I'm all good with Kurt Russell.
And be a planet man.
Planet man. Tango and Cash is one of my favorite action movies, too, and I'm not ashamed to say that anymore.
Death Proof was probably kind of cool, too.
Yes, Stuntman Mike was great.
That was the name I was trying to fucking remember.
Yeah, it was a great character, too. He just goes and gets girls killed. That's
I really liked him in Hateful Eight, too.
Yeah, he was good in that. At Tombstone, he was great in that,
And Tombstone.
But Tombstone, fucking Val Kilmer steals the show in that one. Sorry. But, yeah, it's always good. Always good to see Kurt Russell.
I want to see Val Kilmer reprise his role as Batman.
Well, he kind of did. Did you see the last Jay and Silent Bob movie?
Did he? Did they try to squeeze him? I don't remember that at all.
He was Blunt Man in that one.
Oh! That was him?
That was him. He just kind of sat there. He didn't say anything. They just showed him. I don't think he even uttered a line, but yeah.
Val Kilmer's another one that fucking his face got really weird looking.
Like melted ice cream.
Because he found out that fucking hamburgers were really awesome. That's how awesome like fast food is. Val Kilmer used to look the way he did, and now he looks like one of us.
One of us. Jeez.
Because cheese whiz tastes good straight out of the can.
And you know what happened, right? He was all buffed out and everything, and he had a good physique, and then he did fucking Island of Dr. Moreau, and fucking Marlon Brando introduced him to all that shit, and that's what fucking happened.
I know, I was expecting fucking Marlon Brando just Highlandered him into fucking Val Kilmer.
Yeah. There could be only one. No. Yeah.
Oh! And then he just bloats up and grows a ponytail.
Yeah. He just stole it. He Shang Tsung'd his ass and stole his fucking...
Marlon Brando dies and fucking Val Kilmer experiences the quickening. And it's like that part in fucking The Nutty Professor with fucking Eddie Murphy where he just starts getting fat.
I think if Val Kilmer hadn't have done that movie, we'd still have Batman status Val Kilmer. But, Marlon Brando taught him the love of key lime pie. So
now a piece of pie is awesome, but have you ever tried eating the whole thing?
Seriously. Yeah, that's
especially
how
just
it was.
Especially just off camera.
Yeah.
He's staring at the camera, but the script's tied to it. And then when the director cuts, he just face fucks a key lime pie.
Because if you look at it, that's the same kind of Marlon Brando back in the day. I think it was the Wanderers or whatever, that motorcycle movie that he did. He was like fucking Mr. If they had Teen Beat back in the 50s, he would have been in it, And then gradually he became fucking. Yeah.
I love like Marlon Brando stories where he just does not give a fuck.
Yes, there's so many too.
There's so many, and there's so no. And who else am I thinking of? Orville? No. The
Orson
guy who got
Welles?
really... Orson Welles.
Yeah, Orville.
He got really shit... Orville. He got really shit-faced and did that champagne commercial.
Oh, yeah. Towards the end there, he was... Yeah.
Or they couldn't even fucking... Like, the only usable footage was him holding the glass up.
Yeah. He couldn't do much with it.
Oh, my God. It was so fucking hilarious. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he had a voice though. Like he was the Morgan Freeman of his time, you know.
Yeah.
Like he could fucking voice anything.
And then he's just all fat and bloated and drunk off his fucking...
Yeah, he got really
off the champagne.
Into the days, you know.
Oh yes, this champagne is really good champagne. And he's like falling asleep and shit. The best one. V, I know you're kind of lost right now. I got to send you this video. This old actor who's like, he's sponsoring this champagne. And they're trying to shoot a commercial. And then there's the one time where he's just glaring at the director. And they're like, action. Action, Orson. And he's just looking at this guy. And clearly it's not processing in his head that he's got to fucking act. And the poor like side characters who are like, yes, I gotta fucking... be on a commercial with a heavy hitter like Orson Welles, and he is fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, he was so fucking... Like, he would just take drinks of the actual champagne.
Yeah.
And he was starting to get fucking loopy towards the end of it, and he just would not fucking do anything. I remember seeing that. That was hilarious, but sad at the same time. Like when a clown dies.
No, that's still pretty funny.
Yeah, well, but sad too, sort of. All right, well, who's
sorry, I gotta send this to V.
Send it to V. No visual shit on there because you know it doesn't play well.
Yeah, no. The only thing is like audio stuff.
Yeah.
Good
so,
girl.
Whose turn is it now for verses? Because we did.
It would be me.
I think it was V.
Back to V. All right.
Yes.
All right, V. What do you got?
This is one that I thought would have already been grabbed. I actually thought you would have.
Superman versus a puppy.
No, it is Superman, but versus Lobo.
Oh, come on. That's happened. That's why no one ever said it. We're supposed to be crossing genres here. That's why, you know. Lobo beat the shit out of Superman while he was drunk.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I thought, because Zack thought there would be a big fight, so I figured we would do it, but I'm in agreement. Lobo would win.
Okay, well, that just killed this fucking week's next week's episode.
Well, shit! Sneak peek, Lobo wins.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fucking, you threw a fit, Darkness. You were just like, well, Jesus Christ. Ah.
Well, it's the thing. It's like we're supposed to be doing crossover stuff like that we wouldn't normally see, and you're just like Superman Lobo. I'm like, all right, sorry, it's been done a couple
Orson
times.
Welles versus Marlon Brando.
There you go, something like that.
No.
In a fucking
just meet
chicken on a pole match.
An empty parking lot at a liquor store, and they just slap fight each other.
Yes. Come here, you bastard! Come here! Oh, you think you? Oh, yeah. Roast, oh, yeah, it could be good.
No, my microwave burrito.
The one that I had that I picked on.
There's a French fry in my beard.
Was Wally versus Johnny Five.
Oh my god! See, that's a good one.
There you go. That I could get by. Are we talking like Pussy Johnny 5 from part 2, or like, you know, I got a fucking laser strapped to my shoulder Johnny 5 in the first one?
Pussy Johnny 5 from part 2.
Yeah,
I think it has to be Pussy Johnny 5.
No, I think that was like, oh, I mean, if nobody's seen the movie yet, spoilers. He's a fucking badass. You piss him off.
30-year-old movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, towards the end, yeah, but remember he replaced his laser with a fucking toolbox and shit?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
I'm still giggling about Orson Welles and Marlon Brando slap boxing in the parking lot.
A 7-Eleven parking lot in like West Hollywood somewhere.
Oh my god! And they're fighting over not even a good rotisserie, like a Safeway rotisserie chicken.
Like one of those 7-Eleven hot dogs that have been there for a week.
I found this in my beard.
Nice. I will do Johnny Five and Wally. I could see that.
Yeah, I'm down for that one.
Yeah, I'll see how that. I'll think about it, rewatch some stuff, and yeah, I'll do that. So on to.
That reminds me.
Uh-oh.
So about a week ago, I had this guy come in, a known guy. He starts talking crap while I'm like standing there watching. Like I'm making it obvious. Unfortunately, he came in with the items that he had, so I couldn't do anything. More likely, got it from another store. But he starts standing there getting lippy with the front end people, and then he turns around and he looks at me. I have my work phone out. And he's like, "What kind of phone is that?" And I'm like, "An iPhone 7." He's like, "Oh, you can't even. They can't even afford to get you a better iPhone." He pulls out this like iPhone, like I don't know, and I'm like, "Well, at least mine don't have cracks across the screen." He's like, "Fuck you," and he starts talking some more, and he's like, "Hurry up! I need," because they were waiting for a manager to come up due to the dollar amount. He's like, "I need to hurry." And I'm like, "Yeah," so he can go get his fucking crack rock. He's like, "You got a fucking problem?" "Oh no, I'm just standing here waiting." So finally, when he starts going out, he starts talking shit and waving this money in my face. And I'm like, "Oh, yippee." I'm like, "Los Locos kick your ass. Los Locos kick your face.
Shit.
Los Locos kick your balls into outers." He's like, stops and starts coming towards me. I'm like, "Let's go, bro." And he fucking takes off running into some minivan parked around the shed. I was like, it was my Johnny Five reference, my Short Circuit 2.
There you go. And some shit sticks with you all through life. That little saying, as always. Yeah. I still tell people long enough whenever they ask me how long I've been standing somewhere. So, you know. All right, nobody got that reference? Go fuck yourselves.
Oh, I got it. It just wasn't funny.
Okay, fuck you. So, all right, comic book club for this week. We'll get into that.
That was a fucking ordeal.
Bit of it, yeah. I was gonna say. So, we said Jupiter's Legacy Volume 1, and it turns out now with the new Netflix series, they re-released a bunch of Jupiter's Legacy shit, and everyone almost read something different. But I guess we didn't read the actual Jupiter's Legacy. We read Jupiter's Circle, which is the prequel series, which is now considered Jupiter's Legacy Volume 1 Netflix version. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I read the 50s version. What did you guys read?
I read the 50s version, too.
And V?
Or the one that took place in the 50s.
Yeah.
The Netflix version.
Okay, so that's the 50s. It took place in the 50s. Okay, so we all read that. So instead of Jupiter's Legacy, it's actually going to be Jupiter's Circle Volume 1 that we're reviewing because reasons. But I picked it, so fuck it. You know, I'll go first. The artwork was good. I like the artwork. Yes. It was... The characters look a little doughy and a little round, but the artwork was great in itself.
I kind of dig that because that was kind of the thing in the 50s. Nobody was like for the time, nobody was like super jacked. Everybody was like still kind of doughy in the middle because nobody really like understood how like food worked.
Yeah.
And like all these guys who are like bodybuilders are like have my body type where there's still kind of a tummy on them.
Yeah. The artwork itself, it wasn't a lot of detail in the stuff. There's a lot of like wide open spaces as far as coloring and stuff like that. I mean, that was just the artwork itself. The story itself was great. It's almost like the Anti-Boys, where the heroes were actually not that big of dickheads, and they were. It was just like, what happens if you have superheroes? So there's only, I think, like 5 or 6 of them.
Superheroes who are actual, like, good people.
Yeah, they were actual, like... So, I mean, I don't know how far you guys read, but, I mean, they have a couple of villains and stuff like that. So.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick up the second one. Because, I enjoyed it. And, it's... I almost kind of said this about Invincible, too, where, like, it's the Anti-Boys.
Yeah. Yeah, the heroes are actually decent, and it's, you know, how they deal with things from day to day. And this series happens to take place in the 50s, so they're all drinking and smoking, and, you know, it's just like being 50s
Yeah.
type people.
Yeah. The 50s men's were like
Cheating-
clinking
cheating
scotch
on-
glasses.
Yeah,
Cheating on wives.
While
yeah,
some stripper just edges them through their khakis.
yeah. Just cheating on their wives and shit like that.
It took me a minute to get into because lately I'm having this hard time getting into something that is basically like, so it's basically like taking like the Justice League or, you know, any group, and you got a lot of that same atmosphere, and it takes me a moment to get used to it not being a typical book that I'm used to. So
Yeah.
it was like really, it was hard at first to start reading, because I'm like, dude, I've seen all this before, but with characters I know, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on, just power through it, and then I got into it. It was a different take. It's you got to remember, there's different takes on millions of different things, and this is just another one of them. And like you said, it was like The Boys, but on the good side, the opposite side.
I think it's
not fly.
I think it's almost refreshing because like I kind of got burnt out on superheroes, but they're horrible people.
Yeah. It's funny because you could see Mark Millar and Garth Ennis both wanted to use DC characters.
Yes.
And so these characters in this book are basically Superman, Batman, you know, stuff like that. They're just offshoot characters that are a little bit tweaked so they can get away with using them. But it doesn't take away from it. It's just to get you over the initial establishment of the people, and then they start, you know, they get their personalities established, and they get like, okay, this dude's got a wife, this dude likes dudes, this chick is a spinster, you know, all this stuff that, you know, they build into after that. So it's like they're taking these established characters that they can't use, but then they're spinning them in their own way so people still can grab onto them, which is good too. I like that.
They're using these characters that have already been established that fans are going to grasp to because they know them. But then all of a sudden you get that like flip, and you're like, "Whoa, this isn't the same person, but this is kind of cool."
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. So I read the first two, and it's basically that group of heroes. I started reading the actual Jupiter's Legacy, and it's those heroes are still around, but they have kids and stuff like that. So without any spoilers of what happens, it's like the next generation after this group that we're reading right now in this, which is also good so far. So, yeah, they live to be like 100 and something, so that's why that they could get established in the 50s. I think that it actually says that like they get their powers in the 30s, and then they just go from there. So,
So it's kind of like it's kind of a different take on Watchmen almost.
Yeah, I'd put Watchmen in there, but it doesn't put me to sleep reading it. So
yeah, true.
I turn the page and there's basically a page of a novel on one of the fucking. I'm like, oh, I don't want to read all this.
I haven't said this in a while, but fuck Alan Moore.
Ugh, Alan Moore. I have more respect for Alan Moore right now than I do for fucking Neil Gaiman. So fuck it.
What?
Because of fucking Sandman. Sandman pissed me off. We talked about this off air, but you know, Sandman got cast. So
is it Alan Moore? Was it Alan Moore and Mark Millar who had a wizard fight?
I don't remember if it was Mark Millar. It might have been, which would be fucking hilarious. I know it was Alan Moore. That's for damn sure.
Alan Moore had a wizard fight with somebody who he hated.
It's Alan Moore and.
Hold on, I'm looking this up now. Wizard.
Grant Morrison. It was Morrison. Grant Morrison.
Oh my god.
Which is awesome in itself too.
Those two fucking hate each other, but I just like, again, in a fucking parking lot, just these two dorks pointing sticks at each other, going pew pew.
And like Alan Moore's the huskier of the two, so it's Morrison like kind of shucking and jiving and just kind of jabbing and weaving and trying. But if Moore hits you, you're fucked. Damn.
God, I hate Alan Moore.
I don't hate Alan Moore as much now. It's just He does whine about a
is
lot of shit, so
up his own ass.
that's true too. But
And everything, I hate people who are just like, oh, I made this thing and it's super popular now. Well, fuck that thing.
yeah. So, or as opposed to Neil Gaiman right now, who's I made this thing and now it's super popular 30 years later, so we're gonna make it conducive to its time. So but whatever. I'm just pissed that that's not who I envisioned. So that's me. Call me a incel. Call me a whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love death, and they turned her into not death.
Brian Bendis says Alan Moore will win a wizard fight with Grant Morrison. Oh, this was 2019 too. These guys,
they're still that wizarding grudge is still going. All these years later, still going strong. Those fires have not cooled. Yeah, I could see it.
Just them slap boxing now.
I like Grant Morrison's run on a lot of stuff too. He had a great X-Men run and Batman run, so probably one of my favorite Batman runs in a long time. He's the one that introduced Professor Pig, so fuck.
Oh yes, that one was good.
Yeah, that's when Bruce Wayne was gone and Dick took up the mantle of Batman. So it was Dick Grayson and Damian as Batman and Robin. That was some good shit. I'm sorry.
It really was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Bruce was injured with something. I can't remember what.
That was when I almost said Apocalypse. Darkseid hit him with the Omega beams and sent him back in the past.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he was gone.
Oh, and then we got Pirate Batman.
Yeah. We had Caveman Batman and Pirate Batman and all these other badass action figure Batmans.
That was fucking weird. Yeah. Yo, if I can find a Pirate Batman, I need to look at that right now.
They have it. They do. I'm not even kidding.
Who did the run where Batman got addicted to meth?
It wasn't meth, it was venom. The same shit that... Yeah, basically. But it's the same shit that Bane's on, so... But yeah, I don't remember who did that one. There's been a couple different versions of that story.
And Grant Morrison did the only good Superman run.
Well, uh-oh. V's gonna start talking again. Watch out. Nothing? Oh, I guess not. Fuck it.
Did we lose him again?
I don't know. V, are you there? Fuck him, he's gone. Alright, so.
Okay, now I can talk all the shit.
Yeah, super shit talking. I guess we lost V. He got tired. Yeah, he's not here. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
He's sleeping.
He went memes.
He's got to fall asleep for another week like a fucking cicada.
Yes. But anyway. So whose turn was it to pick the new... is it you?
I think it was me.
Yeah, because V picked Batman Metal, so...
Yes. Keeping with my branding, I'm going to pick Paper Girls Volume 1.
Okay.
By Brian K. Vaughan. Yeah. Oh.
Is he back? Oh, God.
Maybe?
What the hell?
Whoa. Big V chiming in today on a fucking AM radio.
Help me! Carol Ann! Carol Ann! He's gone. Oh. You just hear his little gasp for fucking air.
He's trapped in the upside down.
Oh shit! We gotta go save him. Get Winona Ryder and we'll do this.
Yeah, we gotta be careful though, because she steals stuff.
That's good though, as long as it's not from me.
Ooh, Batman Pirate.
I told you, Batman Pirate.
Well, you just sent me the picture.
Yeah, V. What the fuck's going on, V?
Well, it's like in and out. This is compelling radio right now.
His phone overheated. Jesus. All right. Well.
Whoa, that could happen.
Yeah, I've had it happen a couple times. It's hot enough outside that you can't cool it, and it's on.
God, he is probably just soaking wet right now.
All right, we should probably finish this thing off just for V's health, just so you don't fucking die on us. Today, a Portland man died in his car. Oh no! Nobody found him for a week.
Oh, he smells bad as it is.
Just cooking in the fucking. Oh, that would be a terrible way to go.
I bet it smelled like a Christmas ham.
Oh, for the first 3 days. Anyway.
Open it up and he's in there sizzling.
God damn. Alright, so we got Paper Girls Volume 1.
Paper Girls Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan.
Alright, what company throws that out? Do you know? Image?
Yes, it is. I'm not even going to try to pretend.
You can find that on Comixology. Yes, Comixology.
You can find it on Comixology.
Comixology, everybody. Yeah. There we go. We made 3 cents. All right.
I don't know who the fuck we is. I'm the one who's promoting it.
yeah. I just said Comixology like 4 times, so fuck you.
That's 6 cents down in the bank account. Oh yeah.
Booyah. All right.
We gotta get on that Raid Shadow Legends though. They pay like $2,000 for every time.
Have you ever played that game though? Jesus.
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. There we go. That's how to get the fucking promoters coming.
There goes that sponsorship.
I gotta go and edit that out now real quick. Oh shit. V's still like, I muted him and then he keeps coming in and out, so fuck him. V, are you there?
Hello?
Sounds like he's in a fucking tunnel.
Hello? I can hear us better than I can hear him.
Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna fucking put an end to this.
I gotta fucking mute that shit.
We're gonna put this show out of its misery.
Edit that shit out.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, he muted himself. Fuck it. Okay. Alright. So, if you want to find us and ask us any questions or comments or just, whatever the fuck, you know where to find us. At Dark Asylum Pod for Twitter.
But what if it's somebody's first episode?
That's why I'm saying it still. Facebook at Dark Asylum Pod. Zack and Big Vicious and myself, Darkness, all have our own Facebooks. And Zack and I have Pro Wrestling Tees shops where you can find the official Dark Asylum Pod t-shirt. And what's your new one, Zack? Did you get stickers or something now?
I got stickers, but they're not on the pro. Those got to wait till we start shows in July.
Yeah, that's another thing. We got shows coming up next month, hopefully. Knock on wood.
I got stickers.
Yeah, I got stickers too for the Dark Asylum Pod and some Darkness stickers. I still got to give you a sticker, so
I do want a sticker. I love stickers.
Stickers are great. You never grow out of stickers, man.
I got them all over my water bottle and my laptop.
Nice. I got them on water bottles. I like that. So, all right. Well, I don't know. V's still trying to come in. He keeps muting him, and then he keeps leaving and coming back. All right, so we're gonna we'll put the show out of its misery for this week.
Put this to the back of the shed.
Yeah. All right. So for wonderful Zack winners,
if you're frying up bacon, take off your shirt so you don't get grease on it.
And for Big Vicious, nothing. He's still there. You can kind of hear him. And that was it. I am Darkness, and the asylum is closed.